Stan Van Gundy gets fired, or gets fired after one season with the Pelicans. Now, we just talked about player empowerment. This is a player empowerment era, and if your star player is not happy, then because they have so much of a following, so much of a presence, so much of power to an organization, they can say, "Hey, I don't want to be here anymore," and they're gone. Hell, look what happened to Anthony Davis. Look what happened with James Harden. Hell, you can even. It's not just basketball. Look at sports. Look at Anthony. Look at Aaron Rodgers. Look at Deshaun Watson. Look at Stephon Diggs. Like, if you're not happy, DeAndre Hopkins, you probably can be out of there. You just gotta, stand on your 10 toes and be like, I don't want to be here no more. But you have to, when we look at the situation between Stan Van Gundy and the Pelicans, you have to look solely, in my opinion, at David Griffin. This is a player empowerment league, and you're getting a new age of player. Players are getting more information. Players have a social presence. Players kind of need to be catered to more than ever. And you hire a coach in Stan Van Gundy, who is known to have a tough time connecting with players. Don't get me wrong, he is a great coach. What he did, he was the coach that helped Dwight Howard get to where he was in Orlando. I mean, they got to an NBA championship, and they got to NBA finals. They didn't win. And I think 2009 when they went up against Kobe and the Lakers. Stan Van Gundy is a good coach, but he is not the best coach to connect with players. He's not the best coach to build a friendship and build a connection with players. Now, understand that a coach isn't there to be your friend. A coach is there to be a coach. But this is a new age, and these days, you want your coach to have a connection with the players, especially when you look at the roster that the Pelicans have. You have Zion Williamson. I think it's 21 or 22. 20 or 21. Brandon Ingram, under 25. Josh Hart, under 25. What's his name? Lonzo Ball, under 25. 4 of your best players are under 25. Hell, Jackson Hines, under 25. So you're hiring a coach that is known to not have the best relationships with players. While he can get good results out of players, he has not had the best reputation with players. He didn't have the best reputation in Orlando. He didn't have the best reputation in Detroit. And you think that if he doesn't have the best reputation with veteran players, you think he's going to have the best relationship with young players? Now, do I think that he deserved to be fired after 1 year? No. You can't really learn much about a new team, a new coach in 1 year. Not to mention, if we look at the roster, Zion's incredible. Zion's going to be an incredible fixture to the league for years to come, but he don't play a lick. Like, he don't even try on defense. That's not something you can coach. He don't try on defense. There's a difference between Scott Brooks and Stan Van Gundy as far as defensively. Stan Van Gundy cares about defense. It's just the players that he has cannot play defense. Like, they don't even try. Scott Brooks doesn't even care about defense. He didn't care about defense when he was with OKC. He doesn't care about defense when he was with the Washington Wizards now. He just doesn't care. And that, when your coach doesn't care, how you think the players are going to care? Stan Van Gundy cares about defense. The problem is Zion don't play a lick of defense. Brandon Ingram don't play a lick of defense. Lonzo, he's here or there. Josh Hart, he's here or there. But they're not their best players. So in an era where, players are have more of a voice and everything, I wasn't surprised to see that the Pelicans let go of Stan Van Gundy. I do think that it was a little too early, though, because you can't learn much about a new team and a new coach in in a year. Like, it just, you know. I understand if the players, if he couldn't connect with players, I get that. And then in that case, then maybe, it shouldn't. If the players are saying, yo, we don't want him as a coach, I get that. But then you also have to look at David Griffin. David Griffin, like, why would you hire a coach that is known to not do well with he was never good at connecting, have that person to person connection with players. He didn't do it even with stars. He didn't do it with Dwight Howard. He didn't do it with Blake Griffin when he was in Detroit. Why would you hire a coach for a young team if he can't even connect to veterans? You think he's going to connect to these new age players? Doesn't make sense, man.